Hey everyone, we're here on Cyrene, and I thought I'd work on this ultimate noob challenge mission today. You see, we have a little under 4,500 kills to go, and so any of these mobs on this island count except for the pleeks. The pleeks don't count. Um, and so I thought we would do the tree dragons just because we can use some jagged teeth for our crafting on the dailies. And so we're trying to kind of kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. But we won't be getting much Codex out here. These guys only have like 80 hit points, 80 to 100, I think. But it will be a small little boost. About 0.2% a kill. Oh, nice. We got some bone. That has okay markup, I think 170-ish percent. So yeah, 0.1, 0.2% seems to kind of be the average. Probably closer to 0.1%. And so that's about 1,000 kills in order to get that rank 5 of the tree dragon. Well, that's a nice little one. And the tree dragon teeth are really pretty rare. And so we'll probably only get a couple. I think we actually have better luck on the arets getting the teeth than we do on the actual tree dragons. And I've hunted the fin tree dragons, these weak tree dragons on this island. I even hunted the punies out near the tempo area, which is out right about here for the tree dragons. And the arets, I think, have a better drop rate than all of that, which is kind of interesting. They drop a whole bunch of stuff. But we still want their codex. And they don't hit hard. We shouldn't need armor. And I think we can just use the Barbarella. We might upgrade to... I have a little ISIS pistol 6 thing that we picked up off one of... I think it was off one of the migration mobs, the adolescent one. But these mobs move pretty slowly, and we're engaging them at a long distance, so they actually don't even get many attacks in. But when they do, they don't hit real hard. And we got most of that ultimate noob done off the sea race that are just beyond where these weak tree dragons right here are hanging out, kind of by that satellite dish. For the there's a kill. Oh, he went invisible on me, like completely invisible, and we cannot hit him. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and throw a little shippy down, climb in it. Well, I'm glad that worked. I see we got a tree dragon hide. I don't know what those are used in, but they started dropping a few updates ago. For me personally, probably a month or so, probably during the last big update. Oh, there's a jagged tooth. That's actually what we're after. Move that down here. That's markup. We'll move it aside. And we're keeping all that animal hide to do a crafting run later. Those lesser claws are nice. They're used. There's a daily textile that uses them, and some other crafting as well, is my understanding. I haven't done any of the other crafting. I did find that textile mission. It's 100, so you need 100 of them, and they have really good markup, like 500%. So it's hard to not want to sell them to recoup some of your losses, so to speak. Let's see what their markup really is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd still call that 500% markup. You see, we're starting to get into that sea right area that I was talking about. And we're going to get a fair amount of muscle oil, which in this case is good. Usually it's kind of just a junk loot. It has low markup, and you're going to get a lot of it. But in this case, we actually want it to do a little bit of crafting so we can make that muscle compound V and that Zorn C. I forget the full name on that one. Just so that we can turn in the Zorn whatever A. Let's pull up those blueprints so I'm not misspeaking. So this Zorn component A gives concentration on a turn in. The B gives biology, and the C here gives um, bioregenesis. Once you're far enough along in their new Cyrene's new sweat gathering mission, in which they start you out, collect, I forget what the first one is. We'll call it 5,000. It might be lower. It might be one the first time around, but for argument's sake, we'll just say 5,000. Then they're going to want you to turn in 10,000. So they want you to collect part of it and then turn in double what you collected at each stage to unlock it. And the to unlock the C mission, the all three of those turn-ins I just talked about, you have to do a turn in 40,000 sweat, and so it's a collect 20. So yeah, I think it does start at 5. Because it's collect 5, turn in 10, collect 10, turn in 20, collect 20, turn in 40. Then they give you a collect 40, turn in 80, and we'll give you a sync 1 chip. I don't know if that's necessarily worth 40k sweat, but I'm glad there's a mission to offload sweat if you just can't get rid of it for something. Well, with them all close, maybe I will have to put a little bit of armor on just so I can regenerate up a little bit. We haven't got very much of what we're after though, as far as crafting components. Well, that was a nice one. And so we're going to slowly just kind of plink through this ultimate noob challenge. Work up our codex. And so far it's going pretty good. I mean, it's just going to be long, right? Well, the Codex, because the progress is already kind of slow, and we're only working on rank 5. And so at rank 10, 15, 20, 25, it's going to be, I feel, super slow. No, we were just trying to make it go faster. We could bust out a bigger gun. I said these have 80 to 100 hit points. And so you can use your trade terminal rifle or the Barbarella in my case. But you could also use like a LR10 zone 20-ish DPS and make it a lot quicker. I try not to use those when I can use the Barbarella just over markup. Right, the LR10's 125 to 128% markup. And so you'll pay 30 to 32 ped for one, and it's a 25 ped rifle. I think it's the current going rate. And the Barbarella obviously is no markup because you bought the package. And it's a repairable gun, so when it gets low, you just go repair it and bring it back. Or rather, I guess it's all a sunken cost would be a better way of putting it. So you've already, it's like any of those big guns. You've already paid the output for the gun, so now you just have to pay for the maintenance or the repairing, the upkeep, you know? Versus limited guns where you have to buy a new one every time. And each have their place. If you're going to be on a gun for a very long time, a permanent one might make sense. If you're just burning it out for a week or two, you're going to go through like 6, 7 guns. It's probably not worth the initial outlay cost to get a permanent, reasonable gun to go hunting with. I think he was walking into the tree. I didn't know tree dragons could merge with the trees. I don't think they really can. He had just kind of disappeared at the root there. Well, that residue showed up a little later than the rest of the loot. A little bit of system lag going on, it looks like. So hopefully we maintain our connection. Nice, there's another jagged tooth. I think that gives us 4 now. Yep. What sort of skill boost we get? 15%, not horrible. Any skill boost is a good skill boost, and it's a 12-minute one. So that part's nice as well. So pretty laid back hunt. If you want to be even more laid back, where you don't even have to watch your health bar at all, throw on that pixie armor. They can barely get through it if they get through it at all. Nice, there's a couple of teeth. And those are little bots. Junk bots, I think. Oh, weak scout bots. Here's where all the tree dragons went to hang out. Alright, we'll go ahead and put the armor on for a second. So yeah, they hit through it a little bit, but it's definitely diminished. So it looks like only some of the strikes come through on the pixie armor. And so you can see we're slowly starting to regenerate up. And so once we're full, we'll probably take it off again. Just because at that point, it's just taking an extra decay for no amazingly good reason. Unless you're trying to dump more pet into the mob, I guess. Then every little bit helps. Oh, our amp broke. Oh, this is that uh, little pistol thing I was talking about. It has pretty low range, but it's kind of neat. I like how it sounds. So the loot's obviously not amazing out here. It's also not the worst I've seen. But the ultimate new challenge is the gateway into a couple other quests, is my understanding. In fact, we'll go back now. We don't even have to get full life before we take the armor off, since these guys hit so um, low in general. I wish I could wear armor and my sneakers though. Like, how come my armored boots can't fit over my sneakers? Nice, there's some lesser claws again. So we're getting a little bit of that markup loot that we're after, because it'll be useful in our other quests. Or missions. I guess they're not quests, technically, in this game. They're missions. But, same thing. Oh, that was a real nice one. 7 ped. The synthetic rubber drops off all the stuff on the island, I think. These and the sea race for sure I can confirm. I just think that it's everything on the island. But I could be wrong on that. Sea race, tree dragons, drop synthetic rubber, which is used in some blueprints. I don't know which ones. I know I've seen it before though. Time to put that armor back on and heal up a little bit. No, I'm excited. We made some solid progress on this. Oh, nice. There's a little global 15 ped. Well, we got a fair amount of teeth. Not a horrible amount. It's enough for a few attempts at that gun for that daily, which is nice because it's a couple attempts we don't have to buy. Plus, we need muscle oil for, I just remembered, for the guns we want to make. We have a blueprint for that RLR-10 that takes simple one conductors. And so the amount of, oh, there's some more synthetic rubber. The amount of muscle oil we're getting out here, because it's 20 per click on that. So we got enough for 30 clicks. That should be enough to get enough successes, I think, to make a few guns. That way I have a mid-range 20-ish DPS gun in reserve. And this gun will last a little bit, but eventually it'll break. Oh, nice. These guys are looting pretty well today. All right, we're definitely within striking distance now, I think, on this tree dragon challenge. And we got a reasonable mix of stuff today. Down to 4,200 or so kills left to go on the Ultimate Noob Challenge, but this is where we're going to wrap up here today. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.